The Heist. Produced by AssassinStudio, together with Plotagon Studio.
Hello, Detective Ronald speaking.
Getting a phone call at 3 a.m. is the worst part about being a detective, but the only time it bothered Detective Ronald is when the call interrupts his most favorite television show. This time, the call was out of the ordinary, but extremely intriguing to him for several reasons. Minutes after Detective Ronald hung up the phone, there was a knock at the door. It was Officer Jacob.
Jacob, what can I help you with?
Chief told me to come get you. He said he was going to call.
He did call, but said you would tell me what is going on.
Oh yeah, sorry. We need you in the field. We had a cell phone heist a few hours ago. Problem is, it's our third one in a week.
I should have been called sooner. But who steals that many cell phones, and why?
That's why we called you. We're at a loss.
Let me get dressed. You can fill me in on the way to the crime scene. Did you see that?
No, what was it?
Just turn the car around.
Ron, we're blocked from the scene. We need to release it so they can gather evidence.
I know. Turn the car around, will you? And turn the lights off. I bet those are two of our perps. Give me a few minutes, and stay low.
You got it, boss.
Jacob slowly turns the cruiser around and shuts off the lights. Detective Ronald got out of the car to peek around the corner and into the alley.
6 boxes of phones. We got 6 boxes of phones. We got them Gaston. We got them good.
We're on top of the world. We'll get ourselves a nice place and open a puppy store. Those are our 2 perps in the rear. Round them up and take them back to the station. I'll walk to the crime scene.
I'll take care of it. I'll see you when you get back.
2 perps, but 6 big boxes. How did they get those a block away without being seen?
Detective Ronald enters the crime scene.
Time to find some clues. What's this? They were here, but there's 2 sets of footprints. A different set here. Red hair. What's that smell? There's another set of footprints here. There's no forced entry at the front or side door. They must have come in from the back. A can ring of some sort. Oil-stained footprints, long red hair, and a ring from a can that was recently removed. They didn't come through the front because there wasn't any forced entry.
Detective Ronald heard a door open. He turned around and was standing face to face with a masked person. Probably the third perpetrator.
How did you get in here? This is a crime scene. Get over here and take off that mask.
Catch me if you can.
The person in the mask races out the door.
Police! Stop!
Detective Ronald tries to chase after the person, but to no success without a car. He goes back into the store to look at one more thing, before heading back to the station.
They didn't leave any footprints. There's at least 3 additional people helping out the 2 in the alley. The one with the mask left no footprints behind, but the other 4 did. He was their driver. But why come back?
Detective Ronald headed back to the station to question the 2 gentlemen that Jacob was ordered to detain from the alley.
Ronald, did you find out anything?
Maybe. I need you to bring up the weakest of the 2.
I knew you had something. This is going to be good.
They're going to call for you first. Whatever you do, don't say anything. We still get a phone call. They'll get us out of this mess.
They're going to hang us out to dry. I'm too nice of a guy to go to prison.
Snap out of it. Just trust me. We still have more than half of the money from this heist and the full amount with the others.
Jacob goes down to the cell blocks to retrieve Gaston and bring him up for questioning.
I'm Detective Ronald. What's your name?
Gatson Berkowitz, and my friend is Donnie Goldman. We only did what we were told. To get the cell phones, that's all we did, that's what they told us to do. I don't want to go to prison.
Slow down, Gaston. I can't say you're not going to do any time, but I'll let them know you're cooperating. Who's the person in the alien mask?
That's Teddy Winsmeyer. You find him, you'll find the brains of the heist. He's your guy, not me.
I need an address, Gaston. I need an address.
74957 Lehigh Curb Way, Southwest.
Great job, Gaston. I'll let the district attorney know you helped us out.
Can I get my phone call? I want my mommy.
Detective Ronald snatched up Jacob, and they ran out in haste to find Teddy.
He was in a red car. It helps that he doesn't live that far from the crime scene.
It's unbelievable sometimes.
And the fastest interview ever. There he is. He just jumped out in front of us.
Not today, fellas.
Don't let him get away. Turn here. Cut him off on Chester Way.
I'm all over it, boss.
You will not contain me. Not today, not ever.
The chase is now at high pursuit, Teddy swerving in and out of traffic, trying to lose the police that's chasing him. Out of the blue, Detective Ronald tells Jacob to back off a little. No more than 3 seconds later, Teddy's getaway car flips 5 times, taking out telephone poles and crashing into a few parked cars.
Call an ambulance.
Detective Ronald leaps out of the slowly moving police cruiser to get Teddy out of the smoking vehicle that's now resting on its hood. Teddy's screams were deafening. The ambulance and fire department pulled up minutes before the vehicle was engulfed in flames. The EMTs strapped Teddy down and rushed him off to the nearest hospital.
Good day, ma'am. I'm Detective Ronald. One of my suspects was brought in about 30 minutes ago.
Yeah, the guy. Detective, whatever your name is. He's in room 910. They have him tied down to the bed because he tried to jump out of the window 9 stories up.
Oh no! That's never a good idea.
You telling me? He has a few broken ribs and a possible concussion. Why didn't he pull over? He could have hurt someone and seriously hurt himself.
I wish I knew, ma'am, but thank you for your help.
You're welcome, Detective. You can have a seat in the waiting room. We'll let you know when you can go in for questioning. Thank you for viewing an AssassinStudio production, together with Plotagon Studio.